Bridesmaid.
Thank you. Right, I'm Joseph, the best man now. I'm sure he's carrying it a little bit. So. Be patient.
This is it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before I start, the hotel manager has asked me to request that, for reasons of health and safety, that no one gets on top of the tables and chairs during my standing ovation. For those who don't know me, I'm Chris. I'm the better looking brother and best man. For those who do know me, know this is quite unusual for me to stand here in a room full of people waiting to listen to my every word, and for once I've got nothing to say. Darren, I really wish you was more interesting. Don't worry, I've still managed to dig out some of Darren's so-called glory moments from the past. Before I get into that, I'd like to say, and I think you'll all agree with me here, Jen, you look absolutely beautiful today. And I'd like to congratulate Darren and Jen on what's so far been a beautiful day, and it's been an honour to be Darren's best man, even if it did take him the best part of 3 months to ask me, and I was the last person to know. I'd like to thank you all for coming and being part of this special day, even though it is a Thursday and most people took the day off work to be here. I hope you ain't feeling too guilty about that. But like myself, I'm sure you can think of a better excuse to have the day off. And to make up for it, I've heard Darren and Jen have set a tab up behind the bar. I don't know this yet, but that's what happens when you're best man and got hold of the groom's card. I'd also like to say a special thanks to Jen's parents, Mary and Adam, and to my mum and dad, who have put a lot into this. Now to the good stuff. Darren, when I look into Darren's past, there's a few stories that spring to mind. Take the time he got pissed, ran up a car, fell off and broke both arms. So that's what happens when you're 16 and drink a whole can of cider. Problem is, not a lot's changed in 10 years. So if anyone wants to move their cars, you might be onto a winner. Darren's threatened to have at least 3 drinks tonight. Darren didn't always have to be drunk to get himself into trouble. Sometimes his walking gave him great difficulty. Walking downstairs to be precise. Darren thought he was clever enough to walk down the stairs and play on his new phone at the same time, which turned out to be a really bad decision. If falling arse over tit and rolling out the door wasn't bad enough, he went and broke his new phone and all. And if that weren't funny enough, Mum being Mum rushes over to see if he is okay, while his now wife, with great concern, manages to turn her head away from the computer long enough to say, "You okay?" I won't repeat what Darren said back. All I say is he was far from, "Yes darling, I'm fine, thanks for your concern." Now the most important bit about the speech, a blow to blow a can on exactly what went on in the stag do. I'd really love to tell you how Darren got arrested for offensive and vulgar behaviour, how he got his left nipple pierced and how he got naked on a dance floor in a nightclub. I'd love to tell you all this, but I can't. The truth is, Darren done none of these. Because, as usual, we couldn't drag him out the strip club. Of course, I can't leave Jen out of all the fun here. So I'll take my punishment in due course. But it'd be rude if I didn't tell you at least one story about her, considering there are so many. But this one in particular has always made me laugh and stuck in my mind. One summer's afternoon, Jodie was going to go and buy some water balloons from the shop. Jen being Jen, actually thought you went and brought the balloons, already filled up with water, over the counter. But that's half the reason we learned to love you, and you're saying a lot of stupid comments. The most worrying part of all this is Jen's the brains out of these two. So if you'd also could say a little prayer that a soon new member of their family has the brains of me. When this baby arrives, they will be so lucky to have Darren and Jen as parents, and they really couldn't ask to be brought up by 2 pair of people. You two have made it really hard for yourself this year. Baby, marriage, and I'm hoping a new house really soon, because my new bed comes next week and won't fit in my old room. Before I finish, I'd like to say a thanks to the beautiful bridesmaids for getting Jen here on time today and with no problems. If only I could say the same about Darren. I thought it was a bit strange Darren handcuffs himself naked to the bed, telling us he can't do it, he's not going. What's even stranger is how Mike was so willing to get in the room to undo him. So thanks, Mike, for doing that. I'd also like to thank Steve and Dan for carrying out their really difficult task of telling people where to park their cars and sit in a church. I know you've been practising and you've done a top job, so well done, boys. I still remember the day Darren told us about Jen. I remember it well because the family were in total shock. You could say back then Darren wasn't exactly a lover. He was in a great mood that day, another shock for the family. So we knew this wasn't just any girl. Today she stands beside him as his wife. And Darren, you couldn't have chose a better person to spend the rest of your life with. And Jen, you know what you're getting with Darren, so enough said about that. It gives me great pleasure to ask you all to raise your glass to some very, very important people. Without them, this day wouldn't be possible. To the bar staff. Seriously though, I'd like to end this and thank everyone for their fake laughs and smiles. I couldn't have done it without you. And I'd like to wish Jen and Darren all the luck and happiness in the world. I couldn't ask for a better brother and sister-in-law. It's been an honour and a privilege to be part of this wedding. And I'd like everyone to raise their glass for the last time and raise to Darren and Jen on their beautiful day.
Darren and Jen.